Hey everybody, it's Flyin Ryan here with a review of the WLtoys L929 RC Racing Speed and Stunt car. To me, it's more of a little monster truck. This black version kind of has a normal pickup bed, so it kind of reminded me of my Traxxas Stampede monster truck, so I wanted to check out a little mini monster truck. It also comes in red and blue, but both of those have more of this kind of a short course truck look to them. It does come with a USB charging cable and four red and four blue little racing cones, so you can set up a track if you want. It is 2.4 gigahertz control. This is the controller. It's got a nice padded wheel, but the steering is non-proportional. It's either full left, full right. There's no in between. It's all or nothing. But the speed is proportional, so you can give it just a little bit of gas if you want, or give it full gas. And it has this interesting S mode. Here, I'll turn it on. And so in this normal mode, you've got full speed, so you give it gas and it's ready to go. But if you go into this S mode, you now can use this button on the top. You see the lights change there to set the speed. So you can have it just on this first speed, which is just be really slow. But that only seems to limit the travel. It doesn't like actually give it more torque, like it's changing gears or anything. It just changes the top speed that it'll allow. And in this mode, it also seems to ramp up its speed more, so it kind of slowly accelerates before it takes off. Whereas in this normal mode, if you floor it, it's full speed ahead right off the bat, so you tend to spin out more on smooth surfaces. So this kind of allows you to drive better on a smooth surface without peeling out. So I thought that was pretty cool to have those two different options for driving. And it is, it's a really cool looking little car. It's got rear suspension, but there is no front suspension. So the front wheels get pretty stiff and they can kind of bounce around a lot, which then loses steering because the wheels are up off the ground. So sometimes on rougher surfaces it gets a little bit tricky to steer. But I found it's quick. And it's unstoppable. I mean, it's got nice, good ground clearance and enough torque that this actually drives over grass, rocks, little gravel, bumpy streets and stuff like that. I didn't get to try it in sand or dirt, but I would imagine it would do pretty well. And it does come with this optional roll cage here. This is actually, I put it on. It comes in the box. You can see mine's creased on the top. It was just folded in half and placed randomly in the box, so make sure to keep your eye out for that and don't accidentally throw it away or something. So you kind of attach it yourself here with the sticky tape, which I drove mine out in wet conditions a couple times, so maybe I caused this problem myself, but I find that it keeps unsticking itself. Like overnight, as it sits on the shelf, this sticky tape will undo itself and then this will just spring off and fall apart. But I didn't find it to work all that well anyway. If you've seen the Airhogs Hyperactives, it has a similar roll bar and it seemed to work much better. So I don't know if this was just a center of gravity issue or what it was, but it's kind of helpful to keep you from having to go flip the car over all the time by yourself, but didn't always work, I found. A lot of times it would end up getting stuck upside down like that. And let's see, you get about 10-minute run time, and it takes about 20 minutes to charge from the USB charger, or it takes about 35 minutes to charge off the transmitter here. There's a little cable in the bottom to charge off of. And I think really that's about all I have to say about it, so let's go check out some outdoor running footage. Alright, I got the WLtoys L929 out, do some outdoor bashing with it, see how it does in this rainy, snowy ground here. Now this has found that I can drive on grass a little bit with this thing, which most vehicles this size don't do, so that's pretty cool. up there. Alright. So this is full speed ahead there. Pretty quick little guy. Oh, god dang it, car. Do some snow bashing. This thing is pretty unstoppable. Let's try jumping. Roll cage doesn't work so well. So move some leaves out of the way here. Yeah, that roll cage isn't working at all. It looks like it overpowers itself on left turns at high speed, but right turns are pretty good. Let's do some driving on gravel, no problem at all. The no suspension on the front wheels makes it kind of lose its steering sometimes while the front wheels bounce around. This guy's getting some trim issues, kind of dial it in a little bit here. Cage definitely doesn't work as well as like the one on the Air Hogs. Wow, kind of worthless. See what kind of range I can get. Oh, it's cold and windy out here. Definitely not happy with the roll cage. Yeah. Definitely gets weird with the turning on these bumpier parts of the road when the steering wheels keep jumping up off the pavement. It loses its steering ability. Oh. So let's try it on this speed mode here, and I'll put it to full speed, but you can kind of see it slowly ramps up when you do that. It doesn't immediately give full power. It kind of slowly accelerates to keep you from burning out, so that's kind of cool. That's a quick little guy. It still wants to steer off to the right. A little more left trim. Nice. It's like my battery's starting to get a little weak. Cool. Ooh, there's a good jump. It feels pretty good to be able to drive over those leaves like that. This thing is pretty cool for its size and price. Not bad. Grass, concrete, gravel, rocks, it doesn't care. It drives on it all. That's pretty impressive. Alright, well I think that's a good enough drive review there. That is the WLtoys L929. Pretty dirty and wet now. Hopefully it'll still work when I recharge it. Alright, well thanks for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you next time.